My turn?
Mr. Ruff, this is your opportunity to speak if you wish to do so. You don't have to make any statement, obviously, as you are aware.
Oh, we're on the record. I'm going to make some statements.
No, I understand, Mr. Ruff. I expected that you did, but I just wanted to let you know that you don't have to speak, but if you choose to speak, now would be that time, sir.
Excellent. So here we are in a joke municipal court, and you just criminalized it, and you're about to sentence me. So have fun. You guys are both traitors to the Constitution and the United States. Judges that are actual judges, not appointed fake judges that can't represent anybody, are going to make real decisions on your mistakes. People are going to know that you guys tried to fuck with me in court.
Mr. Ruff, I'm going to ask that you refrain from the statements that you are making from your obscenities here in this court in your use of language. You're in a courtroom.
Okay.
I'm not going to allow you to use that kind of language.
That's First Amendment.
Mr. Ruff, no, you don't have a right to go into court.
I don't have a First Amendment right in court.
Mr. Ruff, you have a First Amendment right. You don't have a right to go into court and disrespect the court.
Saying fuck is not disrespectful, sir.
Mr. Ruff, if you do it again, you may be going to jail today. Do you understand?
Oh,
sir?
I absolutely understand.
Because I have the power to hold you in contempt, which I do not want to do. I'm asking you to refrain from using that sort of language in a courtroom. It's not appropriate, Mr. Ruff. You may think that it's appropriate to come in and use that sort of language in a courtroom, but it is not, sir.
So you would abuse your authority if I exercise my right? It's an abuse of authority.
To please refrain from using that kind of language in the courtroom.
You're supposed to be impartial and fair. I'm using a word to emphasize my sentences, which is a First Amendment protected right. I can do that.
You are entitled to do that. You're not allowed to swear and use obscenities in court because you are upset.
Cohen v. California would disagree with you.
Okay.
That's Supreme Court case law, landmark.
Mr. Ruff, are you done?
I'm done. I've been done. I'm just waiting for you to sentence me.
In terms of the First Amendment, I think the prosecution is correct in their statements, Mr. Ruff, that the police, really their concern is, one, it can be the safety of themselves and safety of others, especially when they're trying to do investigations. And the fact that you would have just shown up and recorded is one thing. The fact that you would retort and say the things you did is another. You escalated things. You escalated things, and you did it purposely and you did it intentionally.
Are you making claims from the bench?
Mr. Ruff, I'm asking you to refrain.
Making claims from the bench.
Mr. Ruff, I'm asking you to refrain. Are you wanting me to find you in contempt? Are you asking me to do that?
I'm not asking you to do anything.
I'm asking you to be quiet.
Okay.
went beyond that. The video that I looked at, I looked at it several times, where you approached the officers and would yell in their faces and say the things you did, especially when there was a group of people, and I could see the officer walking away, and it was clear that the officer had concerns for his safety, which they're taught to do. Anytime there's a group like this involved, they are trained and taught to be aware of their surroundings, and things were escalating. And Mr. Ruff, I think what is really clear is, you may not recall, I recall, I remember the things that you said in your closing statement here, and I think you believe that that is constitutionally protected speech, and I'm going to respectfully disagree with you. And I won't repeat what you said, but when you look to the officer in this courtroom at closing, and when you said what you said you could do, I disagree with you, and I respectfully disagree with you. And I thought long and hard about how do we change this person's behavior. Mr. Ruff, you are an intelligent person. You're about to be a father. I don't know if you have any other children, but certainly you are about to be a father. And I don't know what it is, Mr. Ruff. I don't know if you are, and I can't necessarily understand, because I haven't been in that position, but I know that sometimes when people serve time, I can tell you from being a private defense attorney for more than 20 years, representing people who have committed the most egregious of crimes. I know sometimes imprisonment can change people, and sometimes not necessarily in a good way. And I don't know if there is some of this still in terms of the system. And I know that police officers sometimes don't do the right thing. I'm certainly one who would understand that, sitting in the position I did for all those years. But your conduct, Mr. Ruff, goes to another level. It just went to another level in these cases. It incited the crowd, and I understand that you may be doing this for recording purposes, and there is no problem with you merely showing up and recording. That's never an issue. It's what you do while you're recording. It's getting into the faces of these individuals, inciting the crowd, and that's what I saw in the last case. I thought it was egregious. You could clearly tell the officer was concerned as he was walking back to his car. So while there is a First Amendment right, Mr. Ruff, sometimes when you're placed on probation, you lose your rights. And our courts are clear about that. You lose certain rights. Just like when you are locked up in DOC, you lose that right to be in public because of the crime that you committed. So this is what I'm going to do, Mr. Ruff. In the case of 2021-048968, that is the case of failure to obey a police officer, you were found guilty of that matter.
Howdy.
Hey, how you doing?
How's you guys' day going?
Not too bad. Hey, can you keep walking? You can film. Just keep walking over there.
What's your name and badge number, field training officer?
Go over there.
What's your name and badge
We'll
number?
deal with that later. You need to move.
This is public sidewalk, right?
You need to move.
This is a public
Seriously.
sidewalk. You better
You
calm
need to
down.
move. You need to go back. I'm dealing with this. You're now interfering with our
You want me to go over
investigation. You can go over there.
Interfering is a physical act. Are you guys
need
all
to go.
stupid
Go.
or what?
Go.
No, you know what? Fuck you. I'm on
Dude,
public
if you
sidewalk.
don't leave
What
to
are you gonna
that
do?
part over there,
This is
I'm
a
dealing with
public
the
sidewalk.
I'm dealing
Call
with the
your supervisor.
investigation.
Call your supervisor.
I'm doing an investigation right here.
Call your
If you don't
supervisor.
move back
Call your
over there,
supervisor.
so I can deal with this
Jay Blake
investigation.
with the Mesa PD.
If you don't move,
You
you're
don't
going to
have
get
a
arrested.
badge number, nothing.
You need to move back.
Your body cam on?
You need
Arrested
to move
for
back.
what? I'm on a public sidewalk.
You need to
can't
move
arrest
back.
me
We're
on a
dealing
public
with that.
sidewalk.
Hey, watch your driver.
Dude,
You need to move back.
do you think I'm on a public sidewalk?
You need to move back.
You want to put up tape or something?
Are you going to move back or no?
No. I'm on a
Okay.
public sidewalk.
You need to move back.
I'm on a public
You need to
sidewalk.
move back.
You better check yourself, homie.
You need to move back. You're interfering with my investigation right now.
It's an
One more
physical
warning.
act.
One more warning. You
Physical
need to back
act.
off.
Go ahead, dude. 10 foot.
You need to back
10
off.
foot, you stupid fuck.
You need to back off. Okay, you know what?
Dude, don't touch me.
Sure.
that matter. I'm giving you 90 days of jail. 90 days of jail will be postponed. I'm placing you on probation for 24 months. You are directed to do counseling. I'm sending you to Prodigy Healthcare to do counseling. You are to contact them within 2 business days to set up that counseling. In the case of 2021-043799, I am not going to place you on probation for that criminal trespass case. However, Mr. Ruff, in light of the fact that I know you had a total of 6 cases and I realized that 2 of them were dismissed, so I'm not taking those into consideration, but the fact that you continue to pick up these cases, and that your behavior hasn't been changed or modified, I do believe that jail time is warranted, Mr. Ruff. It's based upon your prior criminal history. It's based upon the number of cases that you picked up in this court. It's based upon the conduct that you continue to show and the disdain that you continue to show, not only this court, but others. For that reason, Mr. Ruff, I did find you guilty.
I need you to move down and off their property, please.
Hey, you guys are blocking the tape.
Hey,
You have to move. You're gonna be in my crime scene.
have them walk down off the property. There's no trespassing.
Did you get a call, stupid?
Hey, you're blocking my tape.
Did you get a call, stupid, or are you just trespassing people for no reason, huh?
You're blocking my tape.
Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Go all the way down the street.
You shut the fuck up, too. Sidewalk's not blocked off, Jummy.
He didn't do his job.
Share this around, you guys. These guys are about to try and do some dumb shit on us.
Here they come. Protect the sergeant.
See what they got for us here.
You guys look like fools, man, putting up all this. No number markers?
Do you think this is gonna help when you guys try and get them laws passed? Approach them and cause chaos. We know what the game is, dude. Did you get all of us? Did you get all of us on body? Shut up, motherfucker. Yeah, get me on body cam saying dumb shit so you can get a law passed. Ed Westing ain't smart. We know what the game is. Bye-bye, sucker. Don't touch me. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Arrest for trespassing.
Dude, I haven't
You're
trespassed.
public
You guys
property.
see this right here?
You're right here on their property. These are illegal.
This is an easement.
Oh,
Are you
stop.
serious?
For that reason, Mr. Ruff, I did find you guilty. I'm imposing 5 days of jail.
That's it.
Those 5 days are straight time. There's no 2 for 1. That jail time will be concurrent in the case ending in 2021-063564.
That's it. Could do 10.
In the case of 2021-063564, court does enter a judgment of guilt for that.
Did you guys see this shit? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not talking to you. I'm live stream audience. Sorry. So this is the Office of Economic Development. They're saying that I need to sign something to come up here and film in here. So I just want to come up here and prove a point that I don't need to. Well, I done did it. Actually, I can go upstairs.
All right, you guys, now,
Says Mesa, all visitors must sign in.
Moss Brown, badge number is 20650.
Am I being trespassed?
Yes,
Under threat of arrest?
yes.
Yes, awesome.
go.
Thank you, sir. Damn, did you guys hear that? Trespassed again. Mesa City Plaza. They got 4 cops coming to talk to us. What does that tell you?
You the sergeant in charge?
That's a lieutenant over there.
Oh, there's a lieutenant here too?
Yeah. So we didn't do anything illegal.
You're going to jail for trespassing.
Jesus Christ.
Go ahead and give him your camera.
Are you kidding me?
Does enter a judgment of guilt for that criminal trespass charge. I am placing you on probation in that matter for 12 months. I am giving you 5 days of jail. Again, those 5 days of jail will run, it'll be a straight time, no 2 for 1. That will run concurrent with the 5 days of jail in 2021-043-799. In the case of 2021-071-040, Mr. Ruff, I'm placing you on probation. Court does enter a judgment of guilt.
Bad piggy, bad piggy.
You solicited a trespass, you stupid son of a bitch.
Soliciting a trespass.
You solicited it. We watched you.
That bitch
You
solicited
fucking idiot. Deuce, how fucking dumb can you be? How fucking dumb can you be, motherfucker? How fucking dumb can you be, motherfucker? You solicited a trespass. You stupid piece of fucking shit. Fuck you, Deuce. You fucking punk motherfucker. Fuck you, dude. You are a straight piece of shit, Deuce. I'm gonna make you famous again. It's Chris here again, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna make you famous again, you stupid son of a bitch.
Why does Mesa have to act like this?
Fuck you, dude.
This makes no fucking sense. This is the worst. This is the worst.
Are you hiding?
They're right behind you.
Yeah.
Trespassing as a class 1 misdemeanor. 180 days of jail, 180 days will be suspended, 3 years of probation, and I am ordering counseling. I am ordering that you do anger management on the trespass charges, 30 days jail, 30 days suspended, 12 months probation. That, and Mr. Ruff, as to the matters that you are being placed on probation for, and the failure to obey a police officer, and in this matter, Mr. Ruff, as a term and condition of your probation, I'm directing that you shall not go to areas where the Mesa Police Department are conducting an investigation, that you shall not record any members of the Mesa Police Department while you are on probation. That is the order of this court. And I know, Mr. Ruff, that you believe that you have a First Amendment right, and people do have rights to record. But when you violate those rights in the nature and the way that you did, Mr. Ruff, to record. But when you violate those rights in the nature and the way that you did, Mr. Ruff, I believe it is an appropriate term of probation, given the nature and the contact that you had with the officers and the things that you were saying to them. And again, this is in light especially of the last case where I watched that video over and over of your conduct and what you did.
Hurt your
And
feelings.
so for that reason, Mr. Ruff, If you violate these terms and conditions of probation, please understand that there is a substantial amount of jail time hanging over your head, sir. I do not want to impose that jail. I want you to change your behaviors. That's the whole point of this, Mr. Ruff, and it doesn't seem like you are interested in doing that. I'm certainly hoping, sir, that you would take into account that when you did say that you're going to be a father soon again, and I'm hoping that you would take that into account, and that somehow, sir, that you would change your behaviors and see that this is just, it's not conducive to yourself, sir, in terms of Ruff, the courts don't want to lock you up. I know that you feel that somehow this is what's happening, Mr. Ruff. I was really hoping that you would come in here today with a different attitude.
This is a joke.
I understand that you feel that way, Mr. Ruff.
You're sensitive about my language,
and
your sensibilities?
Mr. Ruff, there isn't anything I can do to change it, and I'm realizing that as I'm sitting here.
33.
So, so there isn't anything else that I can say to you, Mr. Ruff. So those are the orders of this court. You do have a right to appeal these decisions, which I know you will. You must file that notice of appeal within 14 days of today's date, or you will lose that right forever.
Right.
Mr. Ruff, can you give me a date and time that you want to start serving your 5 days of jail? Understanding that it'll be that you are going to appeal it, but I still need the date and time that you're going to start your jail sentence, sir.
I'm not going to give any date and time to whatever. I don't care. I'm going to go right over and appeal it right now. So whatever you write in your little booklet there, it doesn't matter. It's going to get frozen. I'm sorry I hurt your sensibilities about my bad language, by the way. I didn't mean to offend you so sensitively. This is America. So you would abuse your authority if I exercise my right? Whatever. I don't personally care what you sentence me to. I'm appealing everything today, so it's going to freeze whatever you sentence me to, and we're just going to kick it to a higher court. Because clearly this one is corrupt.
They turning our communities to hot blocks. Yeah, they got Glocks, handcuffs, and badges. They swearing that they hot shots. They want to lock us and throw away the stop. Watch, you know Direct D will show you how to cop. Watch, cop, watch. Record them when a cop stops. And ignore the pig chatter when a cop talks. You don't need a top-notch camera, just a cop watch. You gotta know your rights or you lose them. So we cop, watch.